welcome you inside Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Buffalo Bills. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. At their own 23-yard line. Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. And boy, it is tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. Second down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Here's Cook again. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first down. The Bills at 3-1 here through their first 4 games. And they're hitting their stride of late. Winners of 3 of their last 4.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. If you look at this Colt defense, it's quite a unit. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 36 yards on the play.
Well, things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan today, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Richardson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuck that one behind the line of scrimmage.
That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Allen from the gun on 3rd down. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Colts are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. Remember, Charles, this is the number 1 defense in the NFL, and they proved their mettle here, forcing the turnover on the opening possession.
And sometimes when you play a team that has that reputation, that's earned it by their play, the psychology is, okay, they're number 1. They have to prove it to us, and they tried to attack. They found out that that ranking was real.
And if history is any indication, when this defense gets off to a good start, look out.
Yeah, their offense plays off of them awfully well, too.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Now keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
And now they'll shift things around. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up 3rd down on the sack.
Oh, boy, he got a favorable spot there. The guys on the sidelines were raising their hands over their head and clasping their hands to signal safety. But the official marked it just outside the end zone at the 1-yard line.
They'll send Mitchell in motion right. To throw from his end zone, Leonard. And he is caught. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's 1st and 10. They'll send Mitchell in motion right. 1st and 10, Taylor now. Room here to run. Down the sideline he goes. Jonathan Taylor. And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 32-yard line. Now bottled up, fumble. It's out, it's loose. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. First and 10 at the 47-yard line. Now Allen. Over the middle, complete. That's Cook. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it'll be 2nd down. You look at this Colt defense. They come into this one rounding out the top 10 in the 10 spot against the run.
They've established themselves as a top 10 run-stopping unit in the NFL here in the early going. All signs point to me towards them continuing that throughout the season. They look pretty good, pretty darn cohesive to me.
And he's going to get this pretty close to a 1st down at the Colts 38. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Allen off the play fake. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Well, that one hurts. That wipes away what would have been a big play.
Well, you and I both know coaches aren't real big on silver linings, but at least that play call was a successful one. Now the focus offensively, that goes to overcoming the penalty and making all that yardage back again.
And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. To the air, Allen. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
3rd down is a down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. And that one will skip out of bounds as the linesman will mark this thing right at the 15-yard line. They'll send Mitchell in motion right. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. Dances by at the 20. That's some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5. From the 21, here's a second down and 4.
70.
Looking to throw. Leonard. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. They find some open field here. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Colts get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. No problem there on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it 2nd and 7.
5 wide.
Play action. Now it's Allen. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Here's Allen to throw it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. How about 25 yards on 3rd down? They'll take it.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll try the middle with Cook. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Open man is Higgins. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
When the hitch route is run really well, that jab step off the line of scrimmage by the receiver, which is designed to back up the defender and give him a little bit of space, all you want there, get that space, catch the football, and then make a move and pick up extra yardage. And that's exactly what he got done there.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one, as it's good from 56 yards out. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD. And it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far. Finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest. You get a chance to heal up and kind of do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Pass caught right side by Taylor. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Ready? 19, 18. Cougar 19. Go now. 18, trap 50, trap 60. Panther 11, Panther 11. Cut 19, cut 19.
Operating from the gun, Leonard. He'll find his man. That's Taylor again. And I don't think he got there. No. He's short by maybe a foot. Maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Ethan Evans on now to punt. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. This is taken at about the 14. A good work bringing that one back as he picks up about 16 on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Man coverage on the left side, so I really like the design of this play because they opened up the field and brought their tight end the other way on a crossing route. That's a lot of ground to cover if you're a defender. I've been there before, unable to stay with his man there.
Cook up the gut. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
They run it again with Cook. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Only a yard on the pickup, so a good situation on 2nd and 2. It's now 3rd and 1.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another first down at the Colts 23. They only needed 1 yard on 3rd down. They get 10 instead by going to the air.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now Allen. Setting up the screen for Cook. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
They'll run with Cook. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
We knew both of these safeties were good in run support, but how about the play we just saw there? How about that closing speed able to get to the outside part of the field and turn that play into a loss.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. To throw, it's Allen. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bills. T. Higgins, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bills have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-7.
Bills 10, Colts 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And bulldozing his way through. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go. Back row 80.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
From the 23, this is 2nd and 3.
Here we go, here we go. 19 Charger, 19 Charger. Check smash, check smash. Check up.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the 1st down marker was and making sure they didn't get there. No surprise they decided to throw on 3rd down. A little bit of a surprise that they completed the pass and lost yardage on the play.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Oh, they're changing this at the line.
Mustang 19. Dragon 60.
In motion right comes Gordon.
Go.
On 4th down, Leonard. Open man is Gordon, complete. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
Let's go now. Viking 18. Hey, hey, check that, check that. Check, 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 check. Street, street. Hurt, hurt. Me. Go street.
Running left, Taylor. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Jalen Petrie coming up to bring him down.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Cowboy 80. Check. Hey. Panther 60. Panther 60.
In motion right comes Gordon.
Ready, ready.
2nd down, another run with Taylor. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
Come on. 70, Timberwolves.
It looks like they'll move things around here. Back to throw. Leonard. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 1.
19, Charger, 19.
And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here. This Buffalo defense has stood their ground. This is 3rd and goal.
Here we go. 60 Eagles. Ready.
And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. It's the fullback in the final seconds of the first half. And the Colts have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
14, Bills 10.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he'll return this one all the way out of the other side of the field.
In a game like this, you're fighting, you're scratching, you're clawing, you're hammering away. That return has the feel of maybe cracking the rock and giving them a chance to get a big-time advantage.
Trap 50, trap 19.
Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great play there. 47 yards. And the Colts come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. The extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 21-10 game. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a two-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done. and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a three-possession game.
Up the middle, it's Cook. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
37-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Allen going to throw. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
St. Brown. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing now is Allen. And this pass broken up. And the contact well of time there. And now 4th down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Man open, and St. Brown has got it. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. That 4th down decision, unconventional but effective, and they indeed come up now with a 1st and 10, a fresh set of downs. On play action, Allen. He finds his man, complete. That's Roman. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and a yard. Now Allen again. He finds his man, complete. That's Roman. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 31-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. This 2nd and 4. Give to Cook out of the gun. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
It's now 3rd and 5.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. He's got his man. That's Coleman. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Allen. Now he's going to step up and run. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. T. Higgins, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Bills are back within a score. So now Allen and the Bills going to stay out and go for 2.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. And he'll get in for the 2 points. So that'll cut the deficit down to just a field goal. 21, Bills 18. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Throwing to start the drive. Leonard. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
First down, Indianapolis.
Hot 70, hot 70. Street. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
To the right side, this is Taylor. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on second down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
Let's go now. Liking 18. 60
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
70 Lions.
Operating from the gun, Leonard. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Check smash.
On the handoff, this is Taylor. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 123 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Ready. 60 Eagles. 60.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And this is not going to work as planned. He's going to be met and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 15-yard line.
Go Street. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 19 Lions. Go.
Off play action. Leonard gets it to Gordon. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. 3rd and 7 now. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
Cougar 19. Cougar 19. 79 Broncos.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Mason Graham drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down. And this one is right through. And that will double their lead as it's up to 6. So 3 points, response there to that opening touchdown of this 3rd quarter.
And that's an important 3, both in terms of adding to your lead, but also in letting the other guys know you're not going to just come out in the second half and take over.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Again, it's Cook. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field, but his number is called. The way he's running it, I'd keep going back to him.
From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4. Allen now looks to throw. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. They run again on 1st down. Cook. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. The Bills have the football, but they trail here as we begin quarter number 4. 2nd down and 4. Here's a quick throw caught by Higgins. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a 1st down here.
At the 22-yard line.
Here's Allen. Throw left side complete. That's Cook. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They'll give him 4 yards there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
On play action, Allen. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Colts are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They get the crucial turnover just huge, but now they've got the football deep in their own territory, and you got to be careful because if you give it right back, there goes your lead.
Have to be extremely happy with their defense. They received a gift, that takeaway. Even though they're deep in their own territory, now they have the football. And you know there's always that alpha on defense, that grouchy guy. Forget what the coaches said. I'll guarantee you, he told the quarterback, we just took care of you. Now you take care of us.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll send Mitchell in motion right. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Indianapolis. And now Mitchell. 41 yards. And the Colts look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Now they'll change things up.
Here we go.
Will line up for the
They'll try and throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. 30, Bills 18. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
49-yard line.
Now Allen. The throw to the left side, caught by Coleman. And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
Alert, alert, alert.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And that one complete once again to Higgins. It's a big play, yet amazingly, because of how far they had to go, they're still looking at a 2nd down here.
19 yards on the play. Brings up 2nd down at the 42-yard line.
Here's Allen to throw it. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down.
34-yard line.
From the gun, it's Allen. He'll go right back to St. Brown. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
That's another Bills 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20.
Now Allen. Wide open receiver complete. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
4 yards. That's another Bills 1st down. 1st and goal.
And again, it's Allen. And he's got it. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
2nd and goal from the 1. To the air, Allen. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. A great effort there. His 1st touchdown on the year. And the Bills have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And they can't bring him down. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
Okay, break.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Leonard. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's not locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And this offense on third down today, 2 for 5 to this point. This is third and 11. Now they'll audible to something else.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Mustang 19.
From the gun on third down. Leonard. And that is incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them, because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
It'll be a net of 39, 41-yard punt, 2 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth-quarter lead. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And they'll be left with second and a couple.
At the 48-yard line.
5-80! Half 85! Look out!
Allen going to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. Third down.
Brings up third down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
To throw, it's Allen. And that will be incomplete as well.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
Alert! Half 85, half 85. Half. That's it.
Now Allen, gotta have this one. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bills' drive stalls out on fourth down. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48.
70, Rig alert. Street.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that first down carry.
Hey, Panther 60, Dragon 60, Johnny Ryan.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Complete to number 85. It's a gain of 7. Brings up third and 1.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They're facing a critical third down now as they try to hold on to this lead. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Come on.
On third down, here's Taylor. And some room to work. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
60 Bison. Check. Ready.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. Every yard they gain getting them better and better field position, and obviously a field goal makes this a 2-score contest. That's really all they need.
And that means for your play caller, he's not looking to the attack portion of his sheet, right? He's looking for, okay, what do we have that's going to keep us in a good spot? No lost yardage plays. Let's kick a field goal and go up 2 scores. If we score a touchdown, great, but that's not what you're really playing for.
Again, it's Taylor. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
19, target. Let's go. Rig. Cougar 19. Pioneer.
Off play action. Leonard. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Well, that time, it looked like he essentially just ran right into the pass rush.
Yeah, partner, I'm not much of an outdoorsman, but the fish jumped right into the net, didn't he? Because you've got to make sure that you're deep enough that you can get around the defensive end and have an angle there. But he couldn't do it because he actually cut that one off. Really nice play coming off the edge.
So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor. There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession, and to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Mason. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 37-yard line.
Here we go. 19 Charger. Motion.
They'll run the toss here with Taylor. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down.
I think it might be time to move to a different section of the playbook there because back-to-back runs, both for loss. Now they have 3rd and long coming up.
And now an audible here into something else. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. And that is no good. He gave it a good run. That wasn't more than a foot or so wide to the left. And that'll keep this a 9-point game. And that miss should just about right a finish to this one.
Yeah, they needed 2 scores, and they needed that field goal there to be the first one and still give them an opportunity. But now, with the time left on the clock, I think this one's about finished.
That's complete. It's Cook. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. This is 1st and 10.
That's good for Bills. First down.
Now Allen. That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared, but executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
So for Indianapolis, they move back over 500 at 3-2 now on the year. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Bills, the loss will move them back to 3-2 on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.